What's up, Capricorn? How are you guys doing? Time for your weekly check-in. Time to see what's going on with y'all in the second week of July. July week 2. So remember, weekly check-ins are just a short, sweet, quick, general, energetic overview. For those of you in need of a personal reading, the information is in the description. We also have a surprise now. Now that the 4th of July sale is over for the weekly live readings, we've decided to put our weekly readings back to the old school price of $22.22. So we just bumped them up to $25 because we're here on my main channel and we didn't want to get too overwhelmed. So now that we're getting a feel for how this is going, we're going to put it back to the old school price, what they've been since day one, $22.22. Also, don't forget, I got them new general readings on my website. Need a reading, but you don't know what to ask? I got you. Just pick a topic that you want read and I'll do the rest. All the information is in the description. Also, don't forget, y'all, if you missed the memo, those of you who bought courses over the next few days, keep an eye on your email because we will be communicating with you to give you a link to show you where your course is now because it's moving. I did put up a video about that explaining it, and we're probably going to go live and talk about it like tomorrow too, to explain it further. It's a big mess. So if you bought a course, keep an eye on your email, okay? All right, let's jump into this. What can we tell Capricorn about their situation and the person that they're dealing with? Second week of July. What can we tell Capricorn? 5 of Cups reversed. Lovers reversed. Queen of Swords. This is kind of looking to me like, yeah, wow. Look, check this out. Look, 5 of Cups reversed. Queen of Swords, Lovers reversed. It's looking like you're just fucking over it. Throwing in the white towel and saying, fuck this shit, and walking away. Are you just gonna go just kind of isolate and be on your own and just do your own thing? And it's looking like you're making up your mind saying, fuck this. That's what this says to me. I'm trying to see if I can get any ambiguity out of this spread, and I'm having a hard time with that. Having a real hard time with that. You're ready to go ahead and just find your actual fucking person. Yeah, I think you're getting to that place where you're having to make a head over heart decision and saying, you know what, it may hurt, but fuck it. This isn't my person. You know, if I'm with my person, it shouldn't be this confusing and messy. And now I'm ready to find my fucking person. If I'm not with my person, I'm just going to chill solo. Okay, well, some of you dealing with a Libra also have Virgo and Gemini. Of course, you know it could be anybody. Those are just energies. Also have Cancer here. All right, well, let's see how the person you're dealing with is feeling and what their energies and intentions look like. Person Capricorn's dealing with. What are their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? Six of Swords reverse. See, they still think about this all the time. See, they're trying to pretend that they're completely numb towards this. And I mean, for all intents and purposes, they may actually be trying to separate themselves from this emotionally. But make no mistake about it, they still think about you all the time. Ace of Wands reverse, though. Sun card. Of course, the fucking Sun card. And the King of Swords. So, don't get it twisted. They are making a very strong, concerted effort to detach themselves from this emotionally. And they really, really, really want you to think that they have. But what's wrong? They still think about you all the fucking time. But, I mean, in all actuality, they don't really have the faith that this would work out successfully. It's like they don't have any faith in this either. So, Lovers reversed again. Yeah, so my thing, though, is, you know, they're pretending to be happy. And, I mean, I guess what else you gonna do, you know? I mean, I guess what else can you do? I don't know. But, yeah. I'm kind of feeling like y'all are kind of mirroring each other on this here. Y'all are both kind of just leaning into the fuck this shit attitude when it comes to this situation. Okay. Let's just grab the advice then. If it's going to be like that, let's just get the advice. What's the advice for Capricorn universe? What is the best advice for my Capricorn friends? Boom, boom, boom. Eight of Pentacles reverse. What's Capricorn's favorite card? Focus on your money, boo-boo. Focus on your goals. Okay, so part of the art of success in life, not just in money, and money too, but not just in money, but success in life, in any area of life, any aspect of life, whether it's your money, whether it's your love life, whether it's your social life, whether it's your social status. Part of the art of success in life is knowing when to throw in the white towel. You ain't gonna win every battle up the mountain. Not only that, but you don't want to win every battle up the mountain. You don't want to, you know, because not everybody is climbing the mountain. Think about it. Not everybody's climbing the mountain. Not everybody is healing. Not everybody is evolving. So while you're still at the bottom and you're battling it out with somebody at the bottom, do you really want to win that trophy? Think about it. Do you really want to be the king or the queen of the bottom of the mountain? Is that really a trophy that you would brag about? Not me. You can have it. You can have it. You want to be the king or the queen of the bottom? You can have that. I surrender. I hope that makes you sleep better at night, boo-boo. Because eventually I'm going to be waving from the top. So now I think this is probably the best move that you could make on this, honestly. And hey, you never know. Once you make that decision, once you release it, then things could change after you release it. But while you're clamping down on it and focused on it, you're clamping on it. Release it. Could it change? Yes. But after you release it, will it matter? No. See what I'm saying? It's a win-win. You win in the end. You may not win in the moment, but you win in the end. All right. Let's see what's coming in next for the singles. What's coming in next for the singles? Single Cappy. What's coming in next? Two of Swords reversed. I think you're going to like that. You're going to like that, especially those of you who have had a problem where you've been connecting with so many flaky people, so many indecisive people, and I mean, that honestly, that's just a big epidemic in today's world. In today's world where people feel like they have all the options in the world because they're holding this fucking computer in their pocket where they can just connect with anybody at any given time. That gives the illusion that you have all these options out there. So people are less decisive than they used to be, But the next person you connect with is not going to be indecisive. This individual knows what the fuck they want. And that's a breath of fresh air, Could be a fixed sign for some of you. Yeah, and well, 9 of Wands. The person is pretty guarded too, I ain't gonna lie. They are pretty guarded. But at least they're decisive and they know what they want. So that's about all I can say out of this. They're not going to be quick to jump into something emotionally. They're not going to be quick to jump into anything willy-nilly. They are not playing games at all. Not only are they not playing games, but they ain't going to put up with no bullshit. Every time I see this energy, the first phrase that comes to my mind is, I dare you. I don't know why. That's just what I hear in my head when I see this energy. I dare you. I dare you to start a fight with me because the toilet paper roll is on backwards. I dare you to ask me a question just so you can argue with my fucking answer. I dare you to accuse me of some shit I didn't fucking do just because you didn't do your healing. I dare you. Go ahead. Try it. Pew, I'm gone. Not playing that game. Not playing that bullshit. I would rather die alone than deal with that bullshit every fucking day. That's what this energy feels like. Now, as long as you ain't on no bullshit, that'll be a breath of fucking fresh air. Now, if you on some bullshit, that might worry you a little bit. Thirsty as fuck. Okay, so intentions are solid. King of Wands in the upright. Rock solid. Okay. Let's see how it plays out for the first 60 days. What's the outcome for the first 60 days after you and this person connect? Damn, hang on. 3 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, and 3. Boom. 4 of Wands. Okay. I'm glad I didn't speak on that. Hangman. Okay. I was about to say it looks like you're moving on from this, but I don't think you are. It's just kind of a slow transition. I think the first month and a half is probably going to be, I don't really want to say rocky, but I do want to say kind of slow and tense, But like I said, as long as you know in your heart you ain't on no bullshit, you know in your heart, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You ain't got nothing to worry about. As long as you know you in your heart, I ain't on no bullshit. I ain't playing no fucking games. They'll see it. They're looking for it. Okay? As long as they're looking for the good in you, they'll see it. So, As long as they see the good in you and they see that you ain't on no bullshit, they see that you're not playing games, they can see that you mean business, you're consistent, looking for honesty, loyalty, commitment, that guard will start to come down. And then, going into the third month, boom, that's when things are really gonna really pick up. King of Wands again in the same placement, same position too, as the last spread. Let's grab the advice on this. What's the advice? What's the advice for Capricorn? Blue. The blue body blue. What's the advice for Capricorn? Well, you want to allow for, I don't really want to say a slow transition, but be patient. Be patient with the situation. Don't attach yourself. Do the best you can to have neutral expectations. Now, this is so tricky because it's about balance. Okay, I'm not saying don't give a shit. But I'm also not saying attach yourself to really high expectations and be nervous and freaked out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's about balance. I would love for this to work with you. And I am absolutely going to put my heart and soul into it. But I'm not putting a fucking micro millimeter of an ounce more than my heart and soul into this. I'll give it my all, and that's it. I'll give it my best, but nothing more. I'm not going to overgive. I'm not going to give too much of myself. I'm not going to drain myself. If it works, awesome. If not, no fucking well. If this don't work, if you decide to fuck this up, that's on you. And this is where you got to be solid with yourself. Solid with yourself. Probably, could think about this. If we had to make a list of the top 5 biggest problems with people, it's worrying about what other people think. Worrying about how other people see you. Right? And you cannot give a fuck. You have to know what your intentions are. Don't worry about trying to make them think you have certain intentions. You have to know what your intentions are. Because they're going to see you the way they want to see you. Period. Period. End of discussion. End of story. People see you the way they want to see you. Doesn't matter what you say. Doesn't matter what you do. They're going to see what they want to see. So that's why you got to be solid with yourself. As long as you're solid with yourself and you and the fucking universe know that you ain't on no bullshit, relax. Relax. Don't sit around driving yourself nuts, wondering this, wondering that. You're good. You're good. Let that guard come down slowly. Try not to let this turn into a sex-based connection either in the beginning. Do the best you can. But I think the biggest thing here in the beginning is trusting the process. I know that's an annoying phrase, but trusting the process. So this does have potential to turn into something very positive and successful, but you don't want to overextend yourself and try too hard to make something happen a certain way or make someone see you a certain way. Give it your best, be 100% you, authentic, put your heart into it, and then relax and rest assured that you're giving it your all. All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Capricorn family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, the information for personal readings is in the description. A couple of announcements, okay? The weekly live readings are going back to the old school price of $22.22. So that was the surprise, that we're going ahead and dropping it back down to the old school price. What it's been since day fucking one. Also, too, for those of you who missed the memo, if you ever bought a course from my school, keep an eye on your email, okay? Because we're switching platforms and we're in the process right now. If you bought a course, we have your email, okay? And you will be sent a link, okay, where your courses, any course that you bought, we're going to send you a link to show you where the course is now. But right now, it's this big process of getting all the emails sent out, you know, and it's kind of a big mess. So keep an eye on your email for the next few days. Reach out if you have any problems or anything like that. And your course is going to be switching platforms. So, all right, y'all, I'm out of here. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.